Well, good morning. Welcome back. So today we're going to go on a little farm tip. Yeah, it's local, nice and local. I just want to stay local today. Got a few bits to do this afternoon. Just in car, so I ain't got my tripod. But yeah, I've only ever done a few little small holes on this tip. Never gone deeper than about 2 or 3 feet again. So today I'm hoping to go and try and get to the bottom of it, see what comes out. I've had a few nice bottles out of here, cods and that Bromley's extract and whatever. And the glass is always really clean. There's never any sickness in it. So hoping, yeah, we're gonna get some good stuff today. If we can finally get down and see what's in there. Weather's nice for now, so got to take full advantage of it. It's been absolutely terrible for the last few days. And you nearly didn't get a video this week. It's the first decent day that I've had to be able to get out and dig. But saying that, there's a big cloud coming over behind me, so I might get a few showers. But never mind anyway. I'm going to drink my coffee, I'm going to get my boots on, and then we're going to hit this tip. I'll bring you back on the first bottle. Not the first full video, but sounds promising. Bottom of a cods. And that would have been the Victoria Brewery Nelson. I have seen the Victoria Brewery, but I've never seen a bottle from it. So that's a promising start. A few more like that, whole ones though. Let's get down into this hole. I've only just started as well, it just came out back at all way. Right, let's crack on. Right, we're getting down. We're about 2 feet, 3 feet, so we're getting back into the original level where I left it last time. I never bottomed it. I just dug down, collected a few bottles and I had to shoot off. We've had a few bits. We've had a tiny miniature marmalade pipe. It's a bit beat up on that side. Tiny little penny perfume bottle. A knob, probably off a Charles Doll's House dresser. Really tiny little things, made of porcelain. Bottle stopper from Colne. George, oh yeah, it's George Wilmore. And a little apothecary bottle for now. Right, I'm going to dig out all this front bit so I can get down into it and then we'll start going back down. I'll bring you back on next one. Well, snow. Anyway, we're about 4 feet deep now. Just got to empty this all out again. I've just chipped in, tried to widen it up a bit. Let's crack on there. Get back in this hole where it's a bit more safe. Well, out of the elements. See what I find. It's coming down every now. Well, it's only been about 20 minutes since we last segment. So I'll wipe that off. Anyway, we've got a bottle. I think it's a sauce. But we'll get it out and have a look at it anyway. Keep looking up there again. Looking down here. Yeah, it's sticking. It's coming down heavy. Been a bit like I say, about 20 minutes. And all the trees are white. All the grass is white behind me. Don't know if you can make this out. It's just starting to stick over here as well. Anyway, let's get this bottle out. Yeah, it's a sauce. A Fletcher's Shipley sauce. But like I said, the glass always cleans up really nice for me. I'll take that for the bulk bag. What else have we had? We had a little milk, like a milk jug, but it's broken. But a bit of a ship design on there. Ship, not the other word. We've had a little glass bottle stopper still at its neck. And a nice teapot handle. That'd make a lovely dragon's head, I think, for Kathleen. One of my subscribers who went, the woman I went mudlarking with. So I'm off, as well as like looking for bottles and stuff, I'm hunting for stuff, bones, like weird shaped bones, teapot handles, stuff like that. Yeah, we're getting a few small finds here, but looks like we're just getting down onto the bottle weir again. Like I said, to chip in and dig out, so let's see what comes out. Let's hope this bloody snow goes away. A few more finds. Got a little panel. We've had a Kepler's jar. We've had this little sheer neck aqua. Bottom of a doll's lip. Just make out a chin and lip. And like a little donkey. Don't know what would have been in there. Possibly a little man that switched out. And its head would have gone in there. It's got its tail. It's got a few legs left. Nice little saddle pattern. But unfortunately it's not complete. So I might to be able to do something with that though. So yeah, right. We're down in this hole now we're down about 5 feet. It's going to start mucking a bit of this stuff out that I've got going on. It's still snowing. Snowing quite heavy now. It's starting to stick. I'm going to have a drink. I'm going to crack on. Because the moment you stop, you start getting really cold. Right. Bring you back on next one. Well, would you believe it? Half an hour later, it's crack your flags. Anyway, we've got a bottle down here, so let's get it out. I think it's one of those coffee essence. Sorry, just let me get my glove on, and then we'll have a look at it. Glasgow. Oh, Camp Coffee. Essence of coffee and chicory. Patterson's. Nice bottle, these. They're as common as they are, can you believe? But that's my very first one. That's my very first Camp Coffee and chicory. Right, so it looks like we're getting down onto the bottle weight now anyway. So hopefully a few more will pop out. It is an early tip this, so it's quite sparse. So you're not going to find like mega hundreds and thousands of bottles on a dig. You're not going to fill a bag. Every time I come, we have loads of smalls. We always find loads of smalls. Then we always have like 1 or 2 good bottles off here that make up the dig. I had a really nice Dyson's Nelson Cod off here. And it cleaned up it like brand new, like it never been used. It was spotless. And obviously Essence, Bromley's herbs and essences from the Leeds. Right, anyway, let's stop gibbering on. Still pretty cold, it's about 2 degrees. So let's do it. Let's get down into these bottles, see what else pops out. Right, so I've just hit bottom. Just down here, there's a nice little seam. It's full of pottery. But this has just come down behind me, and I went right up against it, right down bloody back of my pants. Unbelievable. Oh god, it's only my underpants and everything. Not that you wanted to know that, but god, it's going to be an uncomfortable few hours digging now. Anyway, show you some of these. That's that sauce, lovely colour, green. Couple of pots coming out. Bits and bobs, couple of pipes, well, quite a few pipes. But it's all small stuff. Hopefully there could be a couple of beers at the bottom of here, and then it'll make the day worthwhile. Oh god, I've got to take my boots off as well because it goes down my legs and then into my boots because I strapped my pants over the top so no ash gets in. It's not what I wanted. I'm going to stop and have some lunch in a minute. Just going to dig this little bit out and get down to that seam and then try and dig it back, but this is looking a bit unsafe, this. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's just starting to peel away there underneath. So I don't want to be down there when all this comes in. If it comes in. Good job I've got a long shovel. Right, let's crack on. Right, well, looks like we're digging out. Probably got another about easily 2 or 3 ton to dig out. But that collapse has just exposed another little seam there, just at the back of that wall. But this top bit's all been like pushed over, and it's just a bit scratty and loose. I think it was a farmer were trying to take some of his land back. And I'm also curious to see what came down in that collapse. I'm not going to go too far into that back wall here, just simply because I don't want that fence coming down. So I spent a lot of time and money on putting that up, so it'd be a bit rude of me to come along and smash it up, I suppose. Throw some of these little holes in. That's it. Yeah, I can't believe that. Just bottomed it out. There's a lovely seam right on the bottom. It's like an orangey, really chunky ash. And that's where most of these bottles came from. But yeah, it's a nice little tip. It's only tiny, really tiny. I mean, you can see a fence line there. You can see a fence line there. It's about 5 metres wide, really small. But the glass in it is really clean, and quite early stuff in it. Yeah, we've had a bit of a scrape around in here with Mr. Bray when we first started mudlarking and bottle digging just after lockdown. Broken pipe, but I've had a lot of that out of here today. Egg cups, bits of juice, creams, stuff like that. Must have been a set they were chucking out. Might have got a new one in. Decided to bin the old one. It's just started raining. We'll see what it's like. It's only spitting at a minute. See if anything came down in this collapse. Try and expose this little seam a bit more. Yeah, nearly didn't get out this week. Like I say, weather's been atrocious. Well, you've seen it, haven't you? We've had snow, we've had torrential rain. So, some sort of little metal jar. And for some reason, it always happens to be on my days off. So, it pretty much messes up your times. I haven't had any early finishes since we had that little Hapton tip last week. So, going digging after work were out of the question. Like I say, yeah, I mean, pretty much all my free time was spoilt by the weather. It's the only problem about digging through winter into spring this time of year. It gets quite wet, windy, get a lot of wind and bad weather here in the UK. If you're watching abroad, if you're in the UK, you'll probably know. There's tons of bloody pottery in it and stuff. clay there, excuse me. Just like that. That's how soft that top layer is. Just comes right back in. But I have found bottles in that. It's getting a bit cold now. I'll surprise me if it starts snowing again. Anyway, stop mucking about. Let's get back down onto the seam if I can. It's actually done me a favour, this actually, because it's opened the hole right up. Before it was a bit of an overhang, and it weren't right safe. So, if I can get back down to that seam today, then I've got a lot more room to work with. I can start chucking out properly. Got to be some bottles or something. Tell you what, there is a lot of in here. Flipping pipes. Hundreds of the buggers. They'll be great at Kathleen, I think. I'll bag them up and I'll ship them off. Chicken bones. Yeah, it's a nice little tip. I like this little tip. It's quite I know it's by the roadside, it's noisy, but it's just easy to work with. The ash is lovely. And there's a lot of unburnt coal in here, you know? Big chunks of it. Yeah, like I say, I've had some nice bottles in here, but you have to work for it. It is a sparse tip. Bottles aren't 10 a penny on this one. And I suppose there is a lot of yeah, it's a little clear layer, that. So what I want underneath that is like a clear ring that runs around. I'll just hit it there and I'll hit it here as well. Yeah, it's like I say, a lot of sauce bottles on it. But if you think back in there, you're eating plain food. You wouldn't have all these fancy spices and seasonings. Well, unless you're quite rich and you have a bit of money. That's why they made all these like beef juices and beef extracts and stuff, you know, to flavour up your food. But the sauces as well are condiments to actually try and bring out the flavours. So stuff like these little farm tips. I suppose they've been butchering their own meats, growing their own vegetables, corn, wheat, barley, stuff like that. So they're rearing cows and sheep, and eating a lot of sauces to flavour it. Anyway, I'm just waffling on now, so I'll bring you back when I find something good. Right, there's a bottle on the end of my shovel. Can't tell if it's embossed or I can see the shape. And it's triangular. It's not. It's plain, but still got its cork. Nice early glass. Look at that. Beautiful shape. Etsy store. Right, we'll get back into these layers now again. I've got my bike, I don't know, just over 3 feet. It's going into 4 feet deep now again. Oh, my arm's killing. It's getting cold again now, so I'm going to crack on. Lovely bottle. Little ornament thingy. It's missing a tower and a bit of its roof. I bet that would have had like another floor on it. Looks like a pine tree. Little cabin. Some sort of balustrades, walls. Yeah. Little knick-knack. Not written on it, but you know, it's a find. Let's carry on. Right, I just had a little green bottle. Probably like a mineral water. It's embossed around the neck. Dyson's and Nelson. But I just want to show you this. So you think crown neck, Bondon, right? Look at that lip. That's quite an early one. So people see a crown neck, yeah, they think it's like modern. It's not. Crown necks have been around for a while. That's an applied lip. That's probably like 1900, 1910. It's a nice little colour. That'll be coming home. Dyson's and Nelson. Might go on a shelf, I don't know. It's not the most spectacular bottle, but it's an early one. So yeah, looks like we're getting back into these layers again. I'll just show you all from up here. Getting a fair collection going. Pipes. Just chucked one of them RAOB pipes up there. That's that ornament thing. Doll's bits. I did have a tiny bit of Doll's mouth there. Still had the teeth in, and I've chucked it in. It's broken. It's all in here somewhere, so I'll have to be gathering. I'll gather that up, stick it in a bag. Yeah. Let me try and get it all. So you can see what we got. We're down about 4 feet again. I'm absolutely tired though. Knackered out. Now what I could do, I could leave this and come back another day, film this and film a second video. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Might give it another half hour. See what pops out. If nothing pops out, then I'll bring you back and do an outro. And I'll see you back. Well, I'll bring you back whenever I find something, or if I don't. And I'll see you then. So we've had the last few finds. We've had a AJ White, little aqua. We've had a Crumpsall Works CWS. Always got to check the ridge wear, haven't we? Just won't be a bottle dig without. Loads of pipes, another couple of pipes. And then to finish off, this is the last bottle out. Chester Lung mixture, or syrup of linseed and licorice, and that's by C. Dutton and Son, Bolton, chemist. Nice little chemist bottle to finish off. Right, I'm going to get these arranged, and then we can have a proper look at what we've had. and I'll take a photograph maybe. Right, so let me give me 10 minutes. Right, so these are the finds for today. Quite a few pipes, bottlenecks, bit of ridgeware, bit of bulk, some alright stuff. I like that little early 9 stud Dyson. I like that triangle bottle, and I like that Chemist. It's starting to snow again. I've half caved the whole in anyway, so I'm going to pack up now. Yeah, I'm freezing cold. I'm going to get my jumper on. I'm going to pack up, get myself home, have a brew, and then wash a few bottles, I think. And I'll see you on the clean up. In between, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. It's free, it doesn't cost you a thing. Just takes a second of your time to click that button, hit the bell, get notifications if I put a new video out or a short or whatever I do. Yeah, I'll see you on the clean up. Alright, good evening folks, welcome back to the clean up. So, we'll go through it. So look how clean that glass came out. That's still on shore. Lives there now. Right, let's go through this. We'll start over here at this side. So we've got a little bit of a donkey, which is going with this little bag of tricks in here. We've got small bottles, we've got all the pipes, bits of doll's head. I kept one pipe separate because I wanted to show you it. And it was that Royal Antediluvian Order of the Buffalo. I've seen these before, but I've never seen one with the heel as a bull's head. What a little thing. Right, that's going in there. Little stopper, that's for the stopper jar. Little cone one. Wilmore. Right, where do we start? Two, obviously the Stoneware. You've seen them before. You've seen the AJ Whites. And what I thought was a Lion brand, but it's not, it's just a bog standard one. So they're all going to Kathleen. Shipley, Yorkshire, Indian sauce. Just look at colour of these. Absolutely stunning colours. And they clean up like brand new. It's always really nice glass off that tip. That's why I like it so much. That little house with a fern tree, missing a tower. I think that would have been like a little castle or something. But again, that's going as a little package. We've got that early HP Gartons again. A really deep aqua green colour. A lovely clean up. And then the big Glasgow one. Camp Coffee. This has already found a home. Probably at the local coffee shop, I should imagine. Then we've got the Chester Long mixture, Duttons and Son of Bolton, little Chemist bottle. Nice little thing, that I like that actually. I've got a few little Shipley sauces. Just Shipley sauce, that's all it says on it. Fletchers. But look how clean that glass is. It's like brand new. And I've only just give these a quick bog standard scrub with a bit of soapy water. Nothing too intense. That little triangular bottle, which, although it's a lovely shape, I would have gutted it didn't have any embossing on. That would have just finished it off. But still in our shape, it's probably going on the Etsy store, that one. The green pickle, which I just thought was a machine made one. You can see the mould line, and the mould line stops at the top. It's actually an applied lip, or rolled neck, which means it's quite an early one, that. It's not machine made, well, made in two parts with a top, but probably an early machine made, if not, it's not made in two parts, is what I'm saying. It's actually 3 parts. And that lovely Dyson's really early crown top, blob top. Really nice olive green colour. Quite an early one as well. Like I say, it's all really early stuff on there. It's just cracking it. I've had a couple of cods off. In fact, let me get the cod and I'll show you that one. I'm not sure I ever filmed this because it was before I did YouTube. That's the cods that came off there. Nelson, Dyson, H. Dyson and Son, Borough Mineral Waterworks, trademark. Nice little dumpy neck on it. Stunning little bottle. And I actually found what you've seen. You've seen the matching mineral water. Yeah, matching mineral water. But then they got really boring and changed the trademark. I just went to plain Dyson, which is far more nicer, I think. Anyway, that's it for this week, guys. Just how it goes sometimes, unfortunately. Sometimes you find really nice stuff, sometimes you don't. Still nice, some nice little glass there, clean. And it's almost, like I say, first one I've ever found of them. That's quite a nice little bottle for a crown neck. An early one with an applied lip, I've never seen one like that. And something for the Etsy store, so yeah, all good. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, leave me a comment, I'll always get back to you. And I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra.